question I was most looking forward to asking him in this interview was about suggestions he has for working through organizational procedure to procure resources for both financial and human. As that is a big part of this job, is both the financial and human aspect and working through organizational procedures. He talked about the financial aspect first, and the way he talked about this was the example he gave was on a 2 year budget cycle, fiscal year. So July 1st through June 30th on a 2 year cycle. And his first step was about tracking expenditures on a quarterly basis, and the second was tracking revenues on a quarterly basis. So every 3 months throughout the fiscal year, tracking expenditure and revenues on a quarterly basis to keep track of where you're at. The next was submitting proposal budgets to the financial director, as well as procuring something. We must to procure something. He said we must follow established procurement rules, and that varies by city, state, organization. Um, some example he gave me as well was that items valued under $3,000 can be purchased without a request for payment, and items valued over $3,000 staff must seek over three written quotes, and that is an Alhambra specific rule to the city of Alhambra. So that was an example of how the procurement rules differ from organization to organization. The next he talked about was human, and he said acquiring human resources really is all about going through human resources department when staffing is needed. He talked about the general steps to hiring when resources are needed, such as the position is posted, candidates apply, listed candidates are screened and developed, candidates are interviewed by an outside panel. The panel then takes the top three and puts them into a pool, and the final three are interviewed by the management team. And this is all again Alhambra specific, and that is something he made very clear is that this really does differ from organization to organization.